5 years ago, we imagined what Seattle would be like with the NHL. It's now real. If you've dreamed of a day like this, well, congratulations. Your dream came true.
I started a grassroots movement 12 years ago called NHL to Seattle with the dreams of just bringing a franchise here. Over the years, we always dreamed about a Winter Classic because every time this event came around, we think, oh, wouldn't it be awesome to have a Winter Classic here? But it was like we didn't even have a franchise at the time, so it was like this big pipe dream, and maybe not what we thought might not be realistic because there was no guarantees. And to have it year 3 of the franchise is just insane. And every once in a while I have to pinch myself. It's a celebration of hockey, and it's just so awesome to see.
Tonight, after some much-needed rest and relaxation, the Kraken look to reverse their historical fortunes against the Calgary Flames as their road to Monday's Winter Classic rolls into Cowtown. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside of
The Kraken are on the ice right now for warm-ups, and while we haven't gotten any official word as of yet, all signs are pointing to tonight being the return of Chris Driedger back to the National Hockey League.
Basically, going into pregame skate, we weren't sure. So they're like, hey, we're gonna warm up both goalies, just be ready to go. And then by the end of skate, they're like, hey, Dreeg's here, you're going tonight.
Look here at more Kraken storylines. First off, big night for Chris Driedger, looking like he'll start in net. First NHL appearance in 2 seasons. His last start, May 1, 2022.
That's Kraken hockey, baby.
Last win in the NHL.
It's a shutout. His first as a Seattle Kraken for Chris Driedger.
April 29th of 2022. He's in.
You know, you find out it's been a minute. So a little bit of nerves hit, but it's exciting. Like, get back to the NHL and yeah, then just game mode after that.
Tonight, Chris Driedger will get the start. He's coming back from that torn ACL in the World Championships, not this past summer, but 2 summers ago. He played 10 games this year in Coachella Valley, 6-4-0.
The first bit was just a lot of rehab, obviously 9 months off. A lot of time to get stronger. We did a lot of work in the gym. A lot of time to just like focus on building some strength back. So once I got back, I was feeling really strong. My knee felt great. I was just kind of getting back into the rhythm of playing games and get the feel of a game back last season in Coachella, and then kind of took that into this year.
Calgary has a game in hand. Sit back and enjoy this.
One of my favorite parts of being in the NHL is just stepping onto the ice and skating and seeing the fans. It's pretty special. So, especially in that barn, I played my junior hockey there. So, a lot of memories in that building. Had some friends and family there, so it was pretty special.
Jared McCann will sit for 2, and the Flames have a 2-man power play for 10 seconds.
It was 5-on-3.
Still tied at 1, Flames with the face-off.
I'm just playing a little bit deeper, just because they have 2 backdoor options.
With the face-off, Anderson left side of the near side, sharing Govich, right circle shot. He'll
Slid back to the post, and then he kind of slid it back door.
Anderson in control. Sharon Govich down low, Terry in front. Driedger, what a save! Elias Lindholm will think about that one tonight.
Back on the behind, on the back door. What a big save by Chris Driedger.
For those ones, you just kind of, you know, you're on autopilot. Yeah, I was fortunate to keep that one out.
The Seattle Kraken push their point streak to 7 games.
That's Kraken hockey, baby. What a victory tonight here in Calgary.
Gotta feel good for Chris Driedger too, though, to be able to get that win. Long road back to the NHL. And
2 points, Chris Driedger. Bravo, 2 point boys. What a sniper he punished. Dreeks, you.
I was pretty incredible. Guys were really happy for me, which is, an awesome feeling. A lot of the same guys I've played with for 3 seasons now. A lot of texts from friends and family after the game, and just everyone's support was pretty cool to be a part of.
Oh, it's been a minute since I had this guy on, but
Joey's been playing out of his mind, so the team's been playing great.
great feed, great shot blocks. Our whole PK unit was firing on all cylinders. So,
and I'm just ready, whenever the team needs me. So it was nice to get in there in Calgary. That was nice just to get that one out of the way. And now for my next opportunity, I'll be ready to go. So just stuff like that, and just making sure I'm mentally sharp and ready to go.
thanks, boys. This means a lot. Appreciate it.
It looks great. I was talking to the ice crew and expect the conditions to be great. I think it'll be a good atmosphere for the fans.
It's amazing. Just the atmosphere. Obviously, when it gets filled, it's going to be even that much better. We had this little area back on the farm where the water would collect, and if it get cold enough, it'd freeze. So I was able to have an outdoor rink that me and my family would always skate on. It brings back a lot of great memories.
For me, grew up in Regina. It's pretty cold there. So once it got cold enough, we went and played pond hockey. So that's kind of where you develop your craft, really. You get to play outside. It's just pure joy of hockey. So it's neat to do it at this level. It's something that you'll remember when you're done.
How far do you spread these out? Yeah, no, I'm just excited for the Winter Classic. I think it'll be sweet. I've never played in an outdoor game, so I think that's pretty cool. We played outside, like pond hockey and stuff, go to the outdoor rink, but I never played in a real game.
Growing up for me, I'm sure a lot of guys too, playing on outdoor rinks is so fun, and then being able to, and you're obviously a kid doing it, but now you get to be an adult and go play an actual game outside. It's pretty fun.
Matty was, I would say, very active and very competitive. No matter if it was a card game or a street hockey game, he was always playing to win, that's for sure. We were always at the rinks, right? So Bobby was skating and Gianna was figure skating, and he always just wanted to skate. He always wanted to be out there.
Very happy, full of energy. I used to say this is why they have sports like hockey and football for kids like this. So I would take him to the rink so I could get him on the ice and give him something to do. It was a way to keep him entertained.
So he would be at the rinks and he would be out there skating, and as he got older, he fell in love with the pond, of course.
So nice.
He would go out there for hours, hours on end, just skating with his friends or shooting or practicing something or skating in and out of cones on the pond. He just loved it. Out back here we have a pond that Matty and all his friends and our other children, Bobby and Gianna, skated on all the time. They'd go out there probably on a Saturday morning and stay 3, 4, 5, 6 hours on the pond. So it was a great family adventure.
The conditions had to be right. It had to be cold enough, there could be snow. And so it was a real treat if the pond was frozen. Dad would be out there, trying to make the conditions just right. And they would just love it. They would just love it. And it was really a great time.
So I think there's that excitement of just playing, hockey any way you feel. They're not playing hockey, they're not inside boards, they don't have referees. I think it's just that feeling of I can just do whatever I want. I can try a fancy move, I don't have to dump it in, I can play. So I think there's a lot of that. Plus I think the ice is faster when it's really cold. It's fast, and I think the kids love it.
Well, you really don't know what the ice conditions will be. We don't know whether it will be overcast or full sunshine. That obviously changes the feel of the rink, and from one end to the other significantly could change.
Next group.
Being in a stadium has a much different feel than being in an arena, right? Whatever comes your way, that's part of playing outdoors. and you just have to be ready to roll with that and be prepared for it.
Let's get rolling. Go Trots, Trots. Here we go. I got you here, Tuna.
I mean, even the ice, it just feels like an outdoor rink, so it's a really cool atmosphere.
Oh, the sun's out.
Obviously incredible stadium, and that's a lot of fun. I mean, I just tried to get as many pucks as I could to go over the glass, because the depth perception is a lot different.
That's pretty good.
See what the puck looks like when it kind of goes up into the crowd, up into the sky. I'm obviously not used to that, so just getting that dialed in for tomorrow.
Flip him. Hi. That's good.
It's a lot of fun. Everybody's enjoying themselves. We got 20, 25 minutes of work in just to get a little bit of a feel for the rink and for the ice, and get a good skate in. But most of today is there's an excitement and a buzz around families and everybody that's a part of the event, and having the ability to have your family and friends part of it is that's a special part. I want our players to really take that in and enjoy it. We're talking about all the nice stuff here, right? At the end of the day, we're all here to work to contribute to a win tomorrow. Their group is, the depth that they have, it stands out, right? They're a heavy team that has depth up front. They're big and strong, on the back end, make it really hard to get to the net. Obviously, they have skill that's not just mixed in. They have skill throughout their lineup. So they're built to be a good hockey team. And our challenge, every night is making sure that we play well through the depth of our team. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your opponent does unless you do the things that you need to do to be successful. And that's where our focus will be at.
All right, let's do this photo. Let's get her going.
Yeah, for us, we're going to have to play very well through the depth of our team, and the little things that we do well that make us good, we have to be on it tomorrow.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Great, thank you. Happy New Year, everyone.
The premier event on the NHL calendar has rolled through Seattle. The Kraken, riding an 8-game point streak, have traded in the friendly and familiar confines of Climate Pledge Arena for the great outdoors of the Pacific Northwest.
Being able to skate outdoor, it's been a long time, and just remind me, I went down memory lane a little bit there, and like feeling the cold air in your face and the sun coming down on you. It's special moments, and it's definitely one to remember.
So representative of the city in here, both the crowd itself, what they've done with the decorations around the arena, the feel of it. I love it.
Let's go out and play our asses off. That's how we enjoy this, fellas. We go out, we play our asses off together, get our 2 points, and enjoy this opportunity here.
I think once we stepped out there for the walkout and the national anthem, that's when it kind of all set in, like the flyover, the guys hanging off, the whole thing was spectacular.
The NHL's 2 newest franchise take center stage at the Discover NHL Winter Classic.
Here we go. Let's go, fellas. Fellas, welcome to the Winter Classic here in Seattle. Let's have a great 2024, and let's get at it. Here we go.
Here underway from T-Mobile Park. Seattle wins the opening face-off.
Nice play.
Want to have fun and try to soak it all in and make the most of it. But at the same time, you're trying to win the game and you're trying to get a big 2 points. And Vegas is a really good team. They obviously won the Cup last year, and they got a lot of great players.
Hey, go!
We kind of have a blueprint for how we need to play to win against anybody, and I think we feel really confident as a group if we can stick to our game plan and execute it the way we want to.
Shot score! It's gone! A point shot!
And it might have been Tobin in the front. They got a tip on it.
He plays a very hard physical game, goes to the hard areas all the time. Found himself net front. That's where you want to be when you to score goals, and he did an amazing job at keeping his eyes on the puck and making sure you get a good tip on it.
The Kraken with a goal from Eli Tolvanen take a 1-0 lead.
Good boy, Tolvanen.
And that'll do it for period number 1. A robust, fast-paced, and action-packed opening 20 minutes here, partner, and the Kraken have a 1-0 lead.
How good is this for you?
It's so fun. We're loving it, we're having fun, and obviously good start to the game.
Simple formula. Hunt him.
Puck is down for period 2. The Kraken, the Golden Knights back underway. Seattle.
They're good at face-offs. We gotta bear down on a couple.
You got it. You got it.
Left side, looks in front. Beverly on his backhand, right on goal. Turned aside by Logan Thompson. Here's Alexiak for the Kraken. Long shot turned aside by Thompson.
Puck just got thrown on net. Their forward was kind of high up on me. Got a little jump on my head. It was a knuckle puck. Took a slap at it and had no idea where it was going. I was just trying to get it on net, and
drive by Morgan.
Luckily it found its way.
He scores! 2-0 Seattle! Willie B with a bomb from just outside the right circle in past Logan Thompson. The Seattle Kraken take a 2-0 lead. Glove save made by DeCord.
Tell you what, Joey DeCord now, of 9 of his last 11 games, he's allowed 2 or fewer goals in those contests.
I think as of late, yeah, our team's been better defensively, and we have a lot of confidence in him back there. He'll make the first save. We'll try to clear out the second or third options.
Stick save made by DeCord, and then Waugh unable to get his stick on the rebound.
Yeah, Joey, it was amazing. It's been amazing the last month, and it's been fun to watch firsthand.
Now Haig into the slot off the stick of Eichel.
He's so confident back there. It gave us confidence.
Nordstrand rolls it out to the red line. Paul Cotter back to get it. Stolen away from by Yanni Gourde. Scores!
When I saw that he got the puck, I just sneaked around him trying to pickpocket him, and very fortunate that I was able to put it on net and get a rebound.
Yanni Gourde! 3-0 Seattle!
3-0 Seattle has a lead. Everett gets you Al Konecki back alongside.
Yeah, most of the stats I'm looking at look very similar for both teams, except for the goals up on the board, and Joey DeCord has a lot to do with that here this afternoon.
I mean, it was sweet just to watch. Like a couple of those saves, that one he made at the end of the game, that backdoor glove save was insane.
Oh, he's robbed! What the board!
On cue!
Wow! Eichel shot, big save by Joey DeCord!
I think Rigg was in front of the net and tried to pick up Stone and take his stick away so he couldn't make a play. So then it ended up kind of going through all those bodies and then found Eichel on the back door. Yeah, I just tried to get over as fast as I could and get my glove up, and yeah, it went right in my glove. It was perfect, and happy that I was able to make that save.
Joey DeCord stones Jack Eichel to keep the donut up on the board. Here comes the final horn. Joey DeCord in the Winter Classic. He pitches the shutout at T-Mobile Park.
Joey DeCord with the first Winter Classic shutout.
We're always trying to keep them from scoring, but yeah, a shutout in the Winter Classic, that's something pretty special.
You know, the team played incredible, so it was just so much fun being out there. Yeah, it was a really special moment for myself, the team, the city, my family. Definitely getting to share it with my family after the game.
And happy to be joined now by the father-son duo.
My dad was able to come on NHL Network with me. And
just grateful to have the opportunity to watch him play.
Just sharing some of those moments with them was something that I'll never forget, and memories that will last a lifetime. Yeah, I'll never forget it.
That's one of the coolest sporting events that I've been a part of, all right? And the best way to enjoy it and remember it is the exact way you guys did. Enjoyed it all the way up the last couple of days and then got the win today. And another great win just as a group here, fellas. The scene and this event for our city means a ton, and couldn't be more proud of the effort today. So,
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Morgie.
Today was just a special day for everybody, for our team, for the city, for hockey. Today was an incredible day, and just so grateful to be a part of it.
This game meant a lot to us and this city, and yeah, it was a huge team win, and it was great to get those 2 points.
To have the opportunity to do this in this ballpark in front of our home fans, and then get the result that everybody wanted. Makes it pretty special. And I mean, that's what this event should be, right? Especially for the people that are in the stands. And I think that stuff is really important, for a kid or a family to be able to come and have fun at this event and really enjoy it. Awesome. There's a lot of times you go through, the grind of a season. Sometimes you don't get to, to really mark a special moment and enjoy it. And this is one of those, it's one of those small stops along the way.